Welcome to Cooking with Andrea. Today we're going to be making a fast, easy tuna casserole. I started out with boiling, it is white egg noodles. There's 12 ounces here. This is what they look like after boiling. Nice and warm still. I'm going to use all of them in my little pot here. Okay, just going to go ahead and spread them with a fork because they're nice and warm still. I wanted to show you, but I didn't want to take time to just boil noodles, so I wanted to just show you. Okay, so I have 2 cans of cream of mushroom. If you do not like cream of mushroom, use cream of chicken because I got a good alternative. Usually tuna casserole is real white, even if you have cheese in there, because it's got that milky substance. Use heavy cream. I've got a cup of heavy cream. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wonderful soup in. Like I said, if you don't like cream of mushroom, use a cream of celery, because tuna has celery in it. I'm not going to put celery pieces in it. I am going to use my celery salt, so I get my salt pepper content in, because potatoes, meat, and casseroles like this do need salt and pepper. Otherwise they come out very, very bland. So this is my soup, but like I said, alternatives. I wasn't a big mushroom soup fan for a long time. Then I gradually started going, okay, I'm going to use it in more casseroles, things like that, to make easier dishes. Because sometimes, you know, I'm in the kitchen cooking for hours. And boy, that's hard. Not every dinner can be done, you know, sweating over the stove for hours and hours. You need a couple good fast go-to meals. This one is fast, pretty inexpensive, especially watch for your 4 packs of soup on sale right now. I've noticed at a lot of stores, probably because holidays. So they're going ahead and putting them on sale. Good deals. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my heavy cream, 1 cup, put it in. And the reason I want to do it this way is because next I want to go ahead and do my veg, or my seasons, and my vegetable. I'm going to add 1 cup of peas. So I'm going to use a tablespoon and a half of celery salt. I'm sorry, it's a teaspoon and a half, not a tablespoon. I read tablespoon right there and said tablespoon, but it's only a teaspoon. So I'm just going to go ahead and sprinkle it all over because I am going to mix it. So we'll be good here. Okay, so there's my teaspoon. Here's my half teaspoon. Like I said, this is going to add that wonderful celery flavor, but you don't have to chop it, put it in. You don't have to do all that because it's supposed to be a fast one. So you want to be able to just go to your season packs. Get it in there, get it in there. Let's get dinner in the oven, because now you can walk away and do your salad or your bread, or you know, put your laundry in. Who knows, you know, but you got a little bit of cooking time in there, about 30 minutes, maybe a little bit more. I'm going to do 1 teaspoon of paprika because I want to just have some color. And I have an organic smoked paprika here. You can just use regular paprika, but I like the, you know, the smoked. It goes good, especially with the tuna. Now, let me not tell a lie. I like smoked everything. Me and my husband, we have, you know, a pellet grill or smoker. And, well, we have all the smokers you could think of. We actually do have them. I'm going to reserve my pepper for once I get everything mixed. I'm going to give this a little mix. Want to get the seasons mixed in with the heavy cream. It'll distribute. This is going to be really creamy. This, I love using the heavy cream more than anything. You know what I do is I look for heavy cream on sale. Sometimes heavy cream, or use an off-brand. This one I like. I can't really tell the difference. The other one, maybe Model Dairy or Land of Lakes, has just a little bit more. Maybe it's a little richer, but I can't really even tell the difference. Because it's in my casserole. And like I said, season. We want to season. Okay, so this is what my tuna casserole is looking like. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix in my frozen peas. I wanted the peas to be frozen. Even when I use my peas from my garden, my fresh peas, I put them in the freezer because then they'll warm up about the same time. Otherwise, I think peas are mushy, and I don't like mushy peas. I don't like any vegetable mushy. I do not like. So I'm just going to mix in just a little mix here. And you do not have to use this many peas. Personally, I would only use a half a cup, but you know, my family likes peas. So, you know, if it were me, and then me, I'd separate mine. You know how I am. So I'm going to take half my cheese right now, or not half, I'm just going to take a little sprinkle of cheese. I just want everything to get mixed in, but I want to reserve the cheese mostly for the top. But I have a whole cup of cheese. Now I'm going to take my tuna. This one is very important in my opinion. Tuna that's in oil. It's light, but it's in oil. I think I drain the oil, but I think it gives it a better taste if you buy the one in oil. That's my preference. Not, you can do any one you want, but personally, I like the one in oil, and it's light. To me, it gives it a little bit better. I don't know. Just gives it a creamier taste when I get everything together. Okay. I'll go ahead and put this here. Take and dry my hands. See, I tell you, this recipe is easy. Just spread your tuna out. I always use a fork though, so I can get it in all over. And then what I'm going to do is toss it. You won't even be able to see it. And I just give it a good toss. Just mix it in so every bite gets a piece of tuna. I'm supposed to use 10 ounces of tuna. So I couldn't find one big can, so I had to get 2 5-ounce cans of tuna. Yeah, just mix it in, get everything incorporated really nice. Like I said, this is an easy, fast dinner. Once you're done doing this, you just put it in. Okay, everything looks good. To me, it looks nice and mixed in. Okay, so this is where I'm going to add my pepper. I'm not going to measure pepper out because I know how much me and my family likes pepper. We like a lot of pepper, but I would say no more than a half a teaspoon. I'm a person who likes pepper, and I would say no more than half a teaspoon because that's what you could do at the end of the day, or when your dish comes out and you're sitting down to eat your dinner. That's when you could add more salt and pepper. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some lovely cheese here. Just going to sprinkle on the top. You do not have to use cheese. I'm doing a cheesy tuna casserole. There's lots of them that do not have any cheese, which is fine. However you would like. Okay, now the last thing I have is breadcrumbs. I'm going to show you my Progresso breadcrumbs here. I have Italian style. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sprinkle them over. You do not have to use this whole cup. But see, if I put it in here, I don't want to use more than that. But if I don't want to use it all, I can dump it right into my container because sometimes I cannot find breadcrumbs on the shelf. It's very hard. And I'm not going to use an off-brand. There's some things I won't use an off-brand because I don't feel there's enough seasoning in it. And if I have to season it, why am I buying that one? I might as well just season it myself. Because I'm a seasoned kind of person. You know, okay, so I don't think I have to use all of this. So what I'm going to do is, that's all I'm going to use. I like a little bit of crunch, but not too much. So guess what? Our tuna casserole is ready to go in the oven. I've had the oven heating for about 20 minutes on 400 degrees. Now remember, everything is cooked in your casserole because it was only your noodles. So all you're doing basically is heating. And so this is what it looks like. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to plop it in the oven for at least 20 minutes. I'll check it in 20 minutes or 15 minutes, and then I'll decide if we're going to do 20 or 30. Depends on how I want the crunchy top to look. But we'll be back. Welcome back. Okay, 25 minutes. This is what we got. You see these nice crunchy parts? Oh, just absolutely delicious. Trying a piece. Excellent. Now remember, this is Andrea's version of her tuna casserole. Sometimes I can be a little out there with my flavorings, but this is really good. You gotta try this. Inexpensive as well. Looks fantastic. See all the crunch that we got on there? The cheese and the breadcrumbs, everything looks fantastic. I want to tell you too, if you try one of the peas by keeping them in, put them in when they're frozen, it's actually better. A lot of people don't put them in when they're frozen. But you see, when you smush it, it still has some texture. Sometimes when they're out and they're already unthawed, that's why I don't like to use the canned ones as much. Not only that, this getting old stuff is for the birds, you know, so we have to be careful for blood pressure when we start to get old. So as less salt as I could use, the better. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a try. It's hot though. Really good. I love the heavy cream in there. Absolutely excellent. You can see the little pieces of mushroom in there. I love that because, you know, it just makes the dish better to have a few bits of veg in there. So if you like the content, if you would please like, subscribe, and share, I'd be most grateful. I want to thank all my new subscribers, all my subscribers. I want to just thank you guys for the tremendous support and tell you thank you. And please try my fast and easy dish, especially this time of year. Gets us away from meats and turkeys and stuff like that. Once again, thank you guys and have a blessed week.